The sea gives me so many things that I need. If I'm particularly stressed with work or life, I can just get in the sea and I can float calmly and just disconnect. When you step into the sea and it's icy cold, sometimes it can feel like a shock. It can snap you back to feeling like yourself again. It's quite dramatic, the effect that just a few minutes in the cold water can have. I'm Sophia Tapper and I'm a chemist and creator, founder of Tappermade. When I was growing up, we'd spend summers on the beach, and I remember we would just explore the coastline, me and my dad. My dad's a carpenter. He made me a sea kayak one summer and we'd go out exploring. It was great. He loves the sea as well as making things, and I think that's where I've got my love of making and the sea. Tappermade is a skincare and hair care brand using ocean-derived ingredients inspired by my love of the sea. It started with collecting seaweed and drying it out and looking at the different uses for that seaweed. I'm a chemist. I studied supramolecular chemistry. I was looking closely at the enzyme active site in a seaweed and trying to synthetically mimic it. During my studies of seaweed, I found out just how good it is at many, many things, from being a fertiliser, its use in industry as a thickener, and also how great it is for your skin. It moisturises, it's got lots and lots of vitamins and minerals, and it helps to boost your skin's own healing processes as well. I started off by foraging my own seaweed, drying it and using it in my products. But now I've had to scale up and I can't do that anymore. So I make sure that I source my seaweed from British sources, so far out in the Atlantic where the sea is nice and clean, and then dried, processed, ready for me to use. The process of making seaweed soap begins with me weighing out all of my ingredients. I then melt the oils and I dissolve the lye into some water. I'll then add seaweed and some clays, as well as some essential oils for scent. Once I add the lye to the oil solution, saponification starts to happen. So the solution will become a lot thicker. Once it's reached a trace consistency, which is a little bit like soup, I'll then pour it into my mould and it'll harden overnight. The next day I'll slice the soap and then leave it to cure for about a month. The look and the colour and texture of my products is really important to me. Everything that gives them colour and texture is natural. I'd like people to feel like they've had a tiny moment in the sea when they use my products. So making a product that's environmentally friendly is incredibly important to me, but also making a product that's effective is incredibly important to me, because if you make something that's effective, it's going to be easy for customers to choose over and over again. And if they keep choosing those environmentally friendly choices, then that's going to be better overall for the planet.